showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
One of the most dedicated fan bases in all of sports, Lincoln, Nebraska is home to Memorial Stadium. 85,000 strong, pack it in every time this team kicks it off. Lincoln becomes one of the most special places to watch a college football game. Definitely a bucket list item. Nebraska continues to be one of the strongest traditions in college sports. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Cornhuskers kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. So the Ohio Bobcats offense will go to work first. And we take a look at a guy who didn't burn up the recruiting rankings, but man, is he being productive. Fought his way through a lot of competition in camp and ended up winning the running back job for the opener. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked off his feet. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. To the air, it's Wallace. Pressure coming. He's got an open man. Flying out to the left. All the way. Touchdown, Bobcats. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field. They get on the scoreboard, David. And I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talked about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talked about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Nebraska's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. They hope this guy will be a big part of the offense, Ja'Cory Barney Jr. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today in some point in the ballgame.
And the Huskers headed quickly to the line.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on 3rd down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll try it over the left side. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Now facing a 3rd and long. Got his man on the outside. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Huskers will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for room, it's Hart.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Tompkins. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Bobcats look to keep this drive humming. The run inside. It's Hart. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Wallace. Skips away from pressure. Keeps it himself and gets to first. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Bobcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio!
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back looking for room. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Snagged out of the air. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Cornhuskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Still on his feet at the 45. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He'll set up to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. The play action fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Ohio. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Running inside. It's Ives. Might have a chance. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Huskers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it.
I'll tell you what, these gloves nowadays are amazing. You see this more and more. Who needs 2 hands? You just go up with 1 hand, pluck it, bring it down for the catch.
And the Bobcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Some misdirection with the counter. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Wallace. Stepping to the right. He's going to take off. Looking for room at the 30. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast.
Maybe some room. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep...
And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback doing that to your defense.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And they tacked on the extra point. Bringing it out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying to move them on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's got him. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Wallace. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Bobcats are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's a great stop by this defense. 2nd down and goal. Getting the lost yardage play, now putting your defense in a better position for 3rd down.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They took it 71 yards down the field and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he... Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Under fire. And they got him.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical. The air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Working that left side now. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Looking to the big tight end. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Got enough for the 1st. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. He's going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To throw, it's Wallace. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
The Bobcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Using his feet to buy time. Touchdown, Ohio! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He'll bring it out. It's Clark. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Looking to throw, it's Calandria. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Upstairs to make the catch.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. 3rd play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. You know the defense is expecting pass, but this quarterback, laser focus. He found the matchup. Great job reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Hunter. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. It'll be a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Across the 25, he's got room. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Ives. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Calandria. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Right down the boulevard.
Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
Number 27, set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the counter. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll keep it on the ground. Spins away from the defense. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Hit as he throws. Makes a connection. Hard-hitting tackle.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
At the 45 on his way. Oh, he's got some space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Quickly out to the tight end. Nebraska uses a timeout here, it's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Takes the easy one to the back. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Number 27 in punt formation to kick it away.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's get right to it with Liberty taking on the James Madison Dukes. And it's the Flames looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Lincoln. Some gaudy numbers for that quarterback through 2 quarters of football. He's already eclipsed 200 yards through the air. Well on his way to one of the best passing days of his career, not to mention another W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Clark. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third. And the ball is free on the pitch. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The Cornhuskers will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They feed him again.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Gonna run it. It's Nelson. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. Following that last play, there is an injured Cornhusker who is still on the field. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a split backfield. They'll go to the counter play. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Wallace. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Pugh. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
Really nice 3rd down sub deep.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Trying play action. He wants it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Touchdown, Bobcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They've converted on 4th down once, but here's the big one. 4th and goal. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Pushes toward the goal line. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds. Shadow of the goalpost looming, 1st and 10 from their own 1, just looking for breathing room. Breaks the tackle. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Pulls it and fires to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And now on 3rd down, shadow of their own goalpost, needing some breathing room. Pressure coming. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. And the Huskers decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hart. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Wallace. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. 3rd down following the sack by the D. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got a man in the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up, try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna try to get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. The Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add them.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Offense trying to go.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. sacking him back at the 10.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. The play action fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. The option look. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The give to the tailback. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Wallace. Pulls it in. It's Bowman. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the 3rd. Here's the give off the left side. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the 1st down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. From the gun, give on the inside. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Bobcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He's going to run it. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Wallace. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I know this guy's had a lot of success running the football early in this game. He's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, but it's like mixed martial arts. You've got to know when to tap out. When the defense has you in a Darce choke, you just got to tap out. This guy,
and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio!
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
And he tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Clark. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Hauls it in. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. They'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
you got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Did the work himself. Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. The give on the counter. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his...
To the end zone, and it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And it's a sack.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. He'll take it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Wallace. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. A 1st down for the offense. Now the play fake. Firing toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So, yeah.
Unleashes one deep. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Buys a little time. He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The run inside. It's Nelson. Makes it past the marker. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were...
Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside, it's Nelson. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Cornhuskers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Blue 30.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.